Alright, welcome back to Technobabylon. In the last video, we escaped from that place with Regis, here. This is, of course, in the past, in case you did not realise. Now, I'm just gonna do something. Very briefly, before I start the actual video. Where is Mombasa?
Here is a map of Mombasa, Kenya.
It's in Kenya. There you go. I just had to do that. That's the same tablet I'm using for my timer, just so you know. But anyway, now we're in the past here, and I'm presuming this is the creation of Central, or the project that ended in the creation of Central, or something like that. And I think we are Viksha, because there's Nina. I think that's Nina. There's Shigwa. There's Baxter, the dead man, and Charlie Regis. So have we got anything in our inventory? We've got nothing in our inventory. We can't interact with any of the screens. Oh. An optical microscope might not be cutting edge, but sometimes it's just the right tool for the job. That's what she said. Because there's only a microscope we can interact with? I kind of want to go and interact with that first. Oh, he's watching her. Yeah, let's look at the microscope.
It's empty. I guess that's not surprising. The project hasn't started yet.
Oh. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Okay, let's talk to Charlie first. Come on, hurry up.
Hello, Charlie.
Ah.
What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was going to be here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Texan warlords? Did he just say Texan warlords? What the hell happened in this world? Okay, well anyway, let's talk to Baxter, because I'm curious what he's actually like. And yeah, evidently this is after they became a couple, or in the transition between, oh hello, I'm a friend, and oh, I'm going to have sex with you. In that transitionary period. What the hell am I talking about?
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Something of a last chance? What's he talking about? Dr. Baxter is apparently workaholic, having gotten underway with a project even before having been briefed. Well, that's a bit ridiculous if you don't know what the project's about, although we're only presuming because he hasn't been briefed he doesn't know what the project's about. It's possible he does, from other sources or something like that. Okay, so Chigwa? Drs. Zhong and Chigwa are in the midst of a fast-paced discussion with their completely different fields. You reckon it's likely to do with something outside of work? Ooh, they're talking about us, aren't they? Charlie looks uncomfortable. You can't blame him. It's not the kind of lab environment he's used to. Nobody's threatening his life. Well, that might change with Baxter soon. I don't know. I want to talk to Nina, because I don't think we've ever had her mentioned before. Hello, Nina.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
Yes, this is my name. I'm Vicky, not Viksha, apparently, because apparently she prefers being called Vicky.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
Yeah. You've got some overlap. You happen to be a computer person. There was a female computer person talking to Charlie in his head about the things they've done in the past. It's clearly Nina. You know, clearly Nina who got Charlie out of that place. It's clearly.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Jong, pleased to meet you. AI and synthetic awareness studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you, Chigwa?
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Well, organic computing, you create things. Charlie's here, who does much the same thing, I believe. What the hell do you think's going on?
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it.
There he is up there.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
He looks happy there.
As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
Ooh.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
Holy crap, this is completely new and I didn't expect this. I expected to be in that place. And 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a nose emergency. And there are people walking past here, apparently. Now let's do a save before we screw anything up. We shall call this one... where are we up to? Almost certain Suicide Molotov Cocktail... 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Okay, so Babylon 30. Babylon 30. No, 030, that's the pattern. Yeah. Save. Okay, so where are we?
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
Maybe it was. Dun dun dun. Okay, so who?
Ads for everything. Feel like
It's all the same blanket description for all these things. Sneaky developers. Okay, what's this car? The expensive-looking car seems out of place in a neighborhood like this. It must be well protected if someone felt they could leave it on display. I would concur. Like most cars you've ever seen outside of the transit, it appears to be on auto drive. Barely anyone bothers with manual controls anymore. Good riddance, in your opinion. What's wrong with manual controls? They're fine. Ooh.
an underground trance den. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it looked slicker. Guess they're playing up the whole underground thing. Or maybe it's just as grimy as everywhere else in this part of town.
Yeah, it's probably even grimier, if I'm honest with you. Can I touch any one of the signs?
I can't reach it from here.
That's her catchphrase, isn't it? Charlie's is, burning it's not gonna help. Hers is, I can't reach it from
I
here.
can't reach it from here.
That's gonna be the title of this video now, in fact. If I remember that. I often say it was something that's gonna be the title of the video and then completely change it later. I don't know. Who's this guy? The venue's enormous bouncer glares at you with what you believe to be lofty contempt, though you've never been that good at reading human expressions. Let's talk to him.
Hey, no entry.
Really? But...
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
Okay, so what would it take to get in?
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Ha, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
Yeah, I've got the skills.
Maybe I could do something for you?
Huh, I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew, no! I meant hacking!
City utilities did cut the water again.
Ah, so I've got to get the water back on and they'll let me in. Let's talk about his arm. Ooh, yeah, he's got an augmented arm.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
The eyes? Okay, I'm not going to ask what this place is, because I know what it is. Yeah, there was some street terminal, wasn't there, that I was meant to go to?
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal, and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
Okay, so I do need to get in there, then. Antenna? What?
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights.
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal.
Ah, this is very topical, isn't it? Okay, so I need to fix the water supply.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
Ah, okay.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
Alright, okay, so let's try to do that.
Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
So where's the sewer? Oh, I've got these things. Okay, I've got the injector. It's empty, which is good, but it's also being used to give a guy a dose of something. So I've got a used hypodermic needle. Super safe. How do we get into the sewers? How do I...
What's this aerial for?
Visitors from out of town.
Users connecting from other countries to the Trance Den's network?
Newton's a bit funny about who gets to log on sometimes.
So you figured you'd give them a hand by connecting them from abroad?
Exactly. Foreigners pay better.
Okay, but... how do I get into the sewer? There doesn't appear to be anywhere I can go. Seriously, what do I... can I... connect to the trans? I doubt it. No, there's nothing here. Let's exit out then. Okay, so... can I walk all the way up there? I can, but it won't do anything for me. These are just signs up here, obviously. Can I maybe go into the trans den and fix the water for him?
Hey, no entry.
But...
why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
But where?
What was it you wanted me to do again?
All that transing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get moving.
I mean, yeah, I do remember, but I just...
Quit hanging around.
But I just don't know... but I just don't know where the hell to go. Was there something? No, that's the hitbox for the car. There's nothing up there. Nothing up there I can do. Just signs. Definitely just signs. It's the antenna there. Can I move the car? Is it parked on the...
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Jeez, okay. I'm guessing the car's maybe parked on the thing. Can he interface with the car? Ah, can, and I've got to move it out of the way. Right. Right, makes sense. Ooh! Brum brum! No, not reverse. Brum brum! Yeah. Oops. Now let's get into the sewers. I could have just drove it very gently, couldn't I? But hey, who the hell would do that? Really? Is this it? Ah, there's a grate.
A steel grate, as rusted as everything else down here. Looks like it covers the access to another shaft.
Oh, can I get in?
I'm not strong enough to open it with my...
Okay, and I've got nothing else, so let's just access this panel. Pull it off, maybe?
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
Ah, I need to get something off the car, I bet. Something off the wreckage of the car.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
Car repair tool indeed. That just happens to be a crowbar that I can use to get off that grate and get into there, no doubt. I'm Gordon Freeman. Hey! And I'm guessing now I can interface with that? So hang on, do we need to go elsewhere as well?
Too easy.
Hazard list? Notification from centralized utilities. A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment appropriately. Yeah, I see. I think I see what I've got to do here. I want to look at it.
The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Oh. Okay, so the benzene came from a factory discharge. Sulfuric acid, acid rain, duh. Estrogen, plastics disposal, okay. Factory discharge. Oh, so there's only 3 things, okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So... Okay, let's try to get this grate open here. That should work. It does. Let's get in here. Why am I going in here? Oh! There are people. Wait, am I in the trance den? Ha! Okay, you know what? No. I'm gonna put the water back on for the guy. I don't want to do anything in here. I'm gonna try to put the water on. Babylon 0331. There we go. Save. Okay, now let's try interfacing with that. Okay, now what the hell am I doing here? Okay, local distribution control 26NA. I've got to find out where this place is, I'm guessing? They've definitely got power. Because obviously there's trans crap on in there. So, 870? Is that it? I'm presuming they've got power in there because the lights are on and everything.
Hey, no entry.
I'm talking to... Oh, I guess I haven't done it then.
This place looks like a dump.
You're one to talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So, what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy?
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
Yeah, so I need to find out what address this place is, presumably, then.
Alright.
But how?
An underground trance den. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it looked slicker. Or maybe it's...
So back in there, maybe I do need to explore the place to find out where I need to turn the water on to. Because I'm guessing that obviously didn't do it. So let's get back in here and turn the water off there again. So it's back as to how it started, back to where it started. Exit out and go into here. In fact, we're at 20 minutes, so that should be this video. I do hate to do this, but I have to keep them to 20-ish minutes-ish. I could do these 30 minutes, but then that's a bit long for every day, I think. But anyway, thank you for watching Technobabylon so far. I hope you enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.